Hey guys, so good morning. It's 9:30 in the morning on Friday. My last my last day in the sun. I go home tomorrow, and I thought I'd do a recap on my experience here in Tenerife. So let's start. The first thing I'm going to do, I want to compare it to Gran Canaria, and I think I can say honestly that it's not as nice an island. The quality of the island, just the broad standard of it, is just not as good as Gran Canaria. The second thing I think I can say about it is that by the way, these are just my opinions. I mean, somebody else might think that this is the most wonderful place in the world and 10 times better than Gran Canaria. The second thing is just the walking. So the walking in Gran Canaria was just much better. Now, I'm not sure if it was that I did a linear walk. So I actually followed one walk and stayed at different places. And this time I'm staying in one place. So it could be a bit of that. I'm not sure that staying in one place has worked particularly well for me. It's nice and handy in that you're not carrying all the gear all the time, and sort of get to know the restaurants and you get to know what's what in the area. To the extent, in fact, that I hurt my eye. I have a bleed in my eye, and just because I rubbed it too hard. I actually went to the optician, and they checked out my eye, they checked out everything for me, said everything hunky-dory, not to worry about anything. I have a young man there joining me in the video, looking pretty cool in his sunglasses, and said everything is fine. But I'd actually been in there before looking at glasses and things, and they didn't charge me. I went in there and I got my eye checked up, did a full checkup, half an hour, and no charge. So that was sort of hilarious, and really lovely. I like that about Spain, and the Canaries are sort of the same as Spain in that regard. The chemists and the opticians think they do a lot for you. But the walking, so the walking here, I had that one really nice climb that I did, and up beside the volcano, and that was amazing, no doubt about it. That was a wonderful walk, and that was really it. You can see over there behind me the Red Mountain. I went up that twice, and it is what it is. I did a long run, 15k run yesterday morning along the coastal run. Just followed the dirt track, that's all, just a little bit of trail, whatever people had walked, and ran up 3 towns up the coast. And it was a lovely run, and it was a lovely run, but it was just what it was. Whereas in Gran Canaria, the walking was spectacular, and I climbed, when I climbed up the volcano up one side and down the other side, just the whole thing was just really, really wonderful. A lot of more greenery, and just a lot more interesting walking. Here it's just really volcanic ash and rock, and that's really it. There really isn't an awful lot more, to be honest with you. So my summary of Tenerife is I've enjoyed my week. The weather hasn't been wonderful. You can see the clouds up there in the sky behind me. The weather's been okay. Warm in the mornings typically. This is unusual of cloud in the morning. Normally it's lovely and sunny in the morning, and it's cloudy in the afternoon. And by even time it sort of cools down. You can see I'm even wearing a light little merino wool fleece here, but it's it gets a little bit chilly. It's not toasty. I'm told it's the same right across all the resorts at the moment in Spain or whatever, that everywhere is much cooler than normal. So it's not just Tenerife. But it's a little bit chilly. It'd be interesting to see where I go in January for my week away walking. So I had a massage yesterday, so my legs were really, really tired. So even yesterday coming back from the run, so you can see over there, you see the 2 mountains there behind me. You see the little one, what's called the White Mountain, the big one's called the Red Mountain. Well, I ran over the White Mountain on my way back to my run yesterday. And when I was going up, and it's not a big climb, when I was going up and I found that my legs were really tired. So actually sore. So I went and had a massage yesterday, Really good value. A 1 hour massage, €53. And the guy who did it was as a sort of sports massage, really focused on my legs, a little bit on my shoulders, but really focused on my legs. And boy, it was great. And to the extent I couldn't sort of move for the rest of the day. The way the massage takes everything out, you just see all sort of limp and hanging out. So I'm not going to do anything today. I'm not going to run, I'm not going to walk. My plan is to do nothing in fact except read my book and chill for my last day. Just give the old body a rest. So that's sort of it. Learning, my overall learning is, I think I prefer a linear walk. So I think what I'll do for the next trip, I'll go somewhere where there's a walk, a 4 or 5 day walk, and do that walk. And not have the one base going out trying to find different walks and whatever. It's too, I just find it too difficult. If you had a car and things, it'd probably be okay. But I'm trying to do this all on the cheap. And it has been very cheap, by the way. I mean, it's been like super, super inexpensive. I'd say, including my massage and all the bits and pieces, I'd say the whole week has cost me 400 quid. Flights, accommodation, food, massage, and anything else, even buying my new cap and my bits and pieces, really, really cheap. So the first big learning, I think, is the linear walks. That is, in fact, what I want. I want to make one comment on the shoes. I'm really, really pleased with these shoes, the Brooks Cascadia 18. And even yesterday doing the run, it's the first time I've actually done a run on rocks. I was running on rocks, and the rocks, let's say the biggest rock was about the size of my fist, and the smallest rock about half the size of it. And they were like proper rocks I was running on, and some sharp edges, and I was able to run on them in the shoes. And I stumbled a couple of times, but a lot of what I was running on was rock. And the shoes, I didn't feel the rock, I didn't feel the sharp points coming through the shoes. So it was just another different kind of terrain I was running on, and very, very pleased with that's what I was. So that's sort of it, that's my update. And this is the last video, there won't be another video on Tenerife. Oh, the sun's coming out, guys. Gotta go, need to go over and work on the tan. Talk to you again, bye.